Hello, I'm Jessica Sage, Artistic Director of Rogue Theatre Company. 2022 has been a banner year for RTC. Thanks to our loyal and growing audience, we sold out nearly every performance. So, beginning with our first play in February 2023, we are going to be expanding to 5 shows a week over a 3-week run. We're also going to be adding more talkbacks. To enhance your theater experience, we have installed a state-of-the-art sound system, stage lighting, and we've also added different levels of seating for better viewing. I am thrilled to share with you our ambitious 2023 season. In February, we open with John Tufts in an Iliad, with Mikhail Besetich providing musical accompaniment. Adapted by Dennis O'Hare and Lisa Peterson, and directed by Christine Albright Tufts, an Iliad is a contemporary slant on Homer's classic epic poem. What emerges is a powerful and lively piece of theatrical storytelling that vividly drives home the timelessness of mankind's compulsion towards violence.
What excites me about an Iliad, I think it's such a dynamic piece of theater. So you have one actor, a storyteller, telling the story of the Iliad, basically the final chapter of the Trojan Wars, the battle between Hector and Achilles. And you have one actor embodying all of these different characters, and we see that this is a man who has been telling this story for 3,000 years, traveling the world, and he finds himself in new situations each time with new audiences wanting to hear him. And it's exciting, I think, to see what the power of story can be. Actors, we consider ourselves storytellers and artists, but to actually have a storyteller come out and we get to see a man go on the journey of kind of drudging up a painful and powerful moment in war history is very moving. It's also, for it being one person, it's incredibly dynamic, because he's playing all of these different characters, the characters that we know from an Iliad, not just Hector and Achilles, but Menelaus and Hector's wife and Hector's mother, and all of these different characters. And so we see this character, this storyteller, transform into each one of those people. And so I think as an audience, it's kind of amazing when the spectacle of the show is the performer itself. Not, a helicopter flying in or something like that, but instead an actor embodying all of these different people.
In May, for Shakespeare lovers near and far, how would you like to do a deep dive celebrating the 400th anniversary of the first folio? There's no one better to lead you on this stimulating journey than scholar and actor Barry Kraft. You can participate in person, via Zoom, or receive a video of the sessions.
Hello. I'm proud to be working with the Rogue Theatre Company this year, special year, because it's the 400th anniversary of the printing of Shakespeare's first folio, a book containing 36 different plays, 18 of which have never been seen before during Shakespeare's life. He died 7.5 years before. Now, what I'm going to do is talk about the differences between the plays as we find in the folio format and how they came out first in paper-bound. Because you could not only get new plays, but you also get different wordings. Does Hamlet say to Horatio, "There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy"? Or does he say, "There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt in our philosophy"? A big difference. So please join me for this fantastic exploration of William Shakespeare's first folio of 1623, the 400th anniversary.
In July, 2-time Tony Award nominee Anthony Heald and Amy Lizardo appear in Heisenberg, directed by Michael J. Hume. Written by Tony Award winner Simon Stevens, this tender and funny story follows a free-spirited American woman who falls for an inhibited Englishman in London.
I love this play. I saw this play originally on Broadway in 2015 when Ashland's own Denny Arndt played opposite Mary Louise Parker and was nominated for a Tony Award. And it was just a wonderful play. I just thought, what a great opportunity for actors, and what a fascinating play. And then I got the chance to do it in 2018 at Pittsburgh Public, and the experience was just a golden experience, you know, one that you rarely have. And it's just it's a fascinating play. It's a funny play. It's a moving play, and it's just a terrific experience for an actor.
Amy, he's looking at you. It looks like the baton is being passed.
It is so well done too. I am most excited about this for a number of reasons. One is I come to this in a completely different way than you, because I had not read the play, seen the play, known anything about the play coming in. Yeah. And so my first real experience was sitting down and reading it, and then getting to read it with you via Zoom, like 4 months ago. Yeah. And so the most exciting thing initially for me was getting the opportunity to work with you, of course, because we, you know, we're both a part of Oregon Shakespeare Festival, but have not had the opportunity to work together. Been able to see each other on the stage, but not work together. And so that is super exciting to me. And then to just what you've already said, this two-hander with such interesting characters who are so opposite, but then this, again, like this fuzziness of what do people do in these situations and these relationships, and that it's such a shocker when each scene is the next, and then
she can't have done that.
What? And
he did that?
And they're still getting along, and they're here now? What? And so those moments...
You can't predict.
You can't predict. I mean, just like life. You can't predict.
Rounding out our season in September, Circle Mirror Transformation by Annie Baker and directed by Robin Rodriguez. Vilma Silva and Jeffrey King lead a cast of 5. Set in New England at an adult drama class, this Obie Award-winning play explores how the students reveal their deeper selves through theater games, in a play that the New York Times calls absorbing, unblinking, and sharply funny.
I think what excites me about Circle Mirror Transformation is the danger of truth. It's unexpected, even though everything about the class is about getting to an unguarded place, an honest place. Sometimes truth can be not at all what you expect, and then you have to deal with it. So that's what I find most kind of exciting about this piece, is how its intention is to get to the truth, but then what do you do with it?
What excites me about Circle Mirror Transformation is that it's extremely human. It's about human beings coming together, working with one another in a context that's really familiar to me, which is the art of acting, or the craft of acting, depending on how you want to think about it. And it shows people as human beings, and it doesn't try to force you to think about them in any particular way. It lets them be people behaving in a natural and artistic and beautiful way, and you as an audience member get to take what you take from it. And that, to me, is the kind of way that I want to work. That's what I like about theater. I don't want to be told what to think about it. I want to be shown something and allow myself to have my own feelings, my own lessons that I take from it.
All tickets are now on sale at roguetheatercompany.com or call 541-205-9190. RTC is growing, and we want you to grow with us. I hope to see you at a show soon.